Like Dorothy and the gang, arm in arm down the Olympic Road, we're skipping our way to happiness. Okay, about 10 years ago. She says it was 10 years ago. I think it was longer than that. But I don't know.
What happened? Okay.
I met this young lady. I met Kim Corbin, and she called herself the Skipper. And I think you called me out of the blue and said, I'm in town. I was actually in Evansville, Indiana at the time. And you said, hey, I do this thing called skipping. And I said, are you crazy? And you've actually started a skipping movement around the world.
Right. When we first did the story, it wasn't a skip. It was just an idea. And then after we did our first story, it became a pretty big national media adventure with People and Time and Newsweek and USA Today and a lot of national media really taking note of the benefits of skipping.
So once again, it's all my fault, not yours.
Right.
So we're trying to, let's take a look at the package here that we did. This is from Evansville, Indiana, when I met Kim for the first time.
The world to sing, but Kim Corbin has a much simpler dream.
I'm going to get the world to skip.
Back in April, she noticed that people just didn't seem to be happy anymore, so she put her foot down, then back up again, and then, you know, back down again.
For some reason, we stopped skipping as adults, and I don't really understand why. It exudes happiness, and when you skip by someone, they look a little shocked at first, and then a huge smile comes onto their face, and that's what it's all about, is happiness.
That's
my favorite part, my dad.
That was my favorite part. And then your dad was also in the story, and he was like, I thought she was insane at first. Okay, so since then, what has happened to the skipping movement?
Wow, it's been a long, strange skip. There ended up being 80 cities where head skippers volunteered to help spread the skipping message in their hometown. As it turned out, there was all these people out there who were already skipping but had been too embarrassed to do it. And so my website gave them permission to take their skipping to the streets.
Okay, and your website is iskip.com. Let's stand up and let's skip around the newsroom here.
All right.
How did you skip your way to California? How did this reunion
Well, I was living in California. I live in California in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
so
you want us all
all right,
to skip?
we'll just start skipping. They're going to follow us. Okay, so now on your website, I noticed there's something new in there called extreme skipping. What the heck is extreme skipping?
Extreme skipping is this new phenomenon with young men around the country who are doing some pretty wild, like 380 kind of.
Oh, that's
they'll like
crazy.
jump up on stuff.
Oh, really?
They do tricks. It's like skateboarding without the skateboard.
Oh, I lost you. I was going to go to the newsroom. I said, no, that's the thing about skipping. You just never know.
And skipping burns twice as many calories as walking. It has less impact on your joints than running. And as you can see, it's a lot more fun than running.
Okay, follow me. Let's go to the newsroom. Because there's the grumpiest people I've ever met in my whole entire life. Okay, watch the cables. It is a pretty good workout.
It really is.
Here we go. So some of the places that you have skipped across, give Tracy a high five. The Golden Gate
I've led
Bridge.
group skips in Central Park in New York, and in Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, in Lima, Ohio.
Lima, Ohio?
I've been skipping all over the world.
That is fantastic. Lima, Ohio.
Yeah.
Hi, Lisa. Hi. How you doing?
Hello.
You really can't help but be happy when you're skipping.
That's right.
And out of breath. Hold on just a second. Okay, there we go. I see you're doing a little leg flare too.
Yeah, you can add a little style to it.
So,
this way?
iskip.com.
iskip.com.
Okay, I'm really out of breath. Okay, so what I thought we'd do is have you go over to our Super Walmart across the street.
Okay.
And we're going to try to see if we can get people over there to skip.
To skip with me? That sounds great.
All right, get out of here, Skipper.
Skip on.
Oh, whew. Catch your breath, catch your breath. All right, well, we know skipping can make you healthy and happy. Woo! But can happy make you? And our skipper is on her way to Walmart with Ashley, bringing joy to the folks in West Sacramento. There they are. Skip on, skip on.
Skip on, Skipper.
Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight.
Skipper Kim Corbin this morning. We sent him over to Walmart. They're going to see if we can get customers to kind of skip from their cars, you know, into the thing. Okay, they're trying to make their way across the street. There they are, right there. They're skipping along.
Imagine what the people in the cars are thinking. I think just by looking at them, it makes you laugh.
It really
makes you feel
does.
happy.
It makes you feel happy.
Even if you're not doing it yourself.
There There they are. Oh, there's another angle of them. They're kind of skipping across the street. So we send them. We're going to send them over to Walmart to see if we can help the skipping movement take over West Sacramento.
Those unsuspecting shoppers are going to get a dose of laughter and happiness this morning. Just what we need, right?
I can't even begin to tell you how happy that makes me. Skipping, gather around your Bravo and friends and just do it. They're out at the Walmart skipping. Yes, how glorious is that? And so big, you might mistake them for basketballs. How about it's an instant mood lifter, fantastic exercise, and don't deny it, it's a heck of a lot of fun. We're talking about skipping. Now, about 10 years ago, I think it was a little longer than that, I met this young lady, Kim Corbin, and she and I did a story about skipping. She calls herself Skipper. She has a website called unsuspecting, and now it is a worldwide, it's her dad right there, who thought she was insane at first. It's a worldwide phenomena, and now we've sent Ashley out with my friend Skipper, Kim Corbin, this morning. They're at the Super Walmart across the street, and that picture of you guys skipping with people in front of the Walmart made me laugh so hard I actually had to go to PP Valley, to the campgrounds there for a second.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad I can make you laugh. So we're here, of course, like you just said, at Walmart. We're skipping. We just ran into Richard, who's an employee here. Richard said he skips during work, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have Skipper here. She's going to teach him how to skip to his car with his cart. So go ahead, Skipper. Tell him how he could do that.
Well, you already are an experienced skipper, so we'll just put one foot in front of the other and let our spirits be free. Let's go.
There we go. They're skipping to the car right there. Look how happy he is.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Probably doesn't hurt that he has a case of beer in the cart either.
There we go. Keep skipping, Richard. Keep skipping. Keep skipping.
Skip.
There you go. Check out iskip.com for more information about Kim's movement to get people around the world to skip.
It's health benefits on there, right? Physical and emotional.
I skipped around the newsroom. I thought I was going to pass out. Well, people might think you're crazy, but who cares? It's time to let your childlike spirit have some fun just for once. Come on, let it out.
That is right. From 3 years old to 80 years old, it doesn't matter. You can skip at any age. Join us here at Walmart while we get some skipping 101 by
Oh, look at that. They're skipping over at the Walmart.
Yep. The movement continues, taking over West Sac. Look, he even has his cape on to skip.
Yeah, there you go.
All dressed up. We're going to have more with Ashley Williamson, our very own Skipper, who started this all about 10 years ago when Cody did the story with her in just a little while. We're even getting cupcakes here. Also, start skipping and change your life for the better.
Yes, that is right. We're here with a little skipping 101. Miss Skipper is going to teach us all the proper way to skip. So come on down to Walmart before you miss this beautiful, beautiful training by Miss Skipper.
We've been doing our little happy themed show today. We invited a friend of mine that I met over 10 years ago, and I just thought she was a blast, and so we invited her in here. It's an instant mood lifter, a fantastic exercise, and don't deny it, it's a heck of a lot of fun. We're talking about skipping. You can't help but be happy when you skip.
Ashley Williams.
Honestly.
Hi, Ashley. I'm sorry. You're at Walmart.
Okay.
You're at Walmart, and skipping has obviously drawn a crowd for you this morning.
It's drawn a huge crowd, and of course I'm talking over you because I've become so happy because of the skipping. So what we have here is we have a little class going on. So it's kind of like a little, maybe 24-hour step aerobics, but for skipping. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to Miss Skipper here, and she's going to teach our crew skip.
Are you guys ready to skip?
Yeah.
Louder. Are you ready to skip? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do a butterfly skip with our arms
Oh, well,
like
butterfly
this,
skip. Okay.
So free like a butterfly. Okay? And everybody skip around, free like a butterfly. It's me, come on.
Okay, so Skipper, and I've got her website pulled up here. She's got a website called iskip.com, and she started this movement a little over 10 years ago, and now it's a worldwide thing. She's skipped across the Golden Gate Bridge. She's skipped in London. There's people around the world that are now skipping. Go to iskip.com to learn more about skipping. There she is, the Golden Gate Bridge.
You and I did some skipping earlier. I did on the Mega Map. You actually went through the whole newsroom. And think, Cody, when's the last time you did skip before this morning? When was it?
10 years ago when I did the story with Skipper.
Exactly. And it felt good, right?
All right, more to come this morning, including a rundown of the exciting things on deck for tomorrow's show. So don't leave home until 10.